Have a great day. You're going to see notes like that all over Bice Elementary today, and the message behind it is simple. Write something positive and post it. It's not your typical wall art.
Try your best. Great job. There's some over here. Be yourself.
Post-it notes inside classrooms and along hallways.
Be kind and stay positive and true. My friend wrote one, and it's like, you're the bomb.com with a bag of chips.
I like that. Every note offering a bit of encouragement.
Do you feel like you're in a better mood looking at all of these?
Yeah.
Is it making you happy?
Yeah. If you're having a bad day or you're just kind of bored during class, you can just look around the room and see a bunch of post-it notes that can kind of help you get some motivation.
The idea came from a high school student in Canada who was bullied. Instead of using her words to tear down, she used them for good, with post-it notes throughout her high school. And Bice Elementary took note. Now, once a year, every student takes time during the school day to write something nice about someone and post it.
That they know that everyone has their back, that never give up, you can do it, you can learn.
School leaders say it lets students know they have a safe place to learn.
Know that there's always something good to say.
The power of positivity, one note at a time. Reporting in Odessa, I'm Tatum Guinn, CBS 7 News. So Sarah has a first grader, and we've got the school supply list for a first grader. Let's get shopping. Right, history was made when a woman principal was appointed to every campus here in Iran. You could say a woman's touch is exactly what every campus needed when it comes to leadership. You'll see some sort of construction going on at each campus. I spoke with the superintendent. He says their district is unique from others in the area. Student numbers are not growing at a rapid rate, so the focus isn't necessarily on making more room, but rather improving the room they already have. Ask anyone at Midland ISD. It has been a hard week. Closing a school and changing boundary lines kind of hard. But moving forward, you can expect to see positive change, and it's all starting at central office. You know the saying, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, teachers here at Bice Elementary are embracing that saying, and in turn, it's making them better teachers.
Give honest feedback.
A quick meeting and the teachers are off. First they scan and then observe.
Oh, there you go. Z, now you only need one more. We're seeing what other teachers are doing.
We followed along as second grade teacher Miss Sinton observed several classrooms.
What letter is that?
It's all done through a survey on her phone.
You can take that survey, answer those questions, and give your feedback anonymously.
And they ask specific questions that they want feedback on.
The method is more than just taking a survey. Principal Alicia Press says observing and getting observed is a great way for her staff to perfect their craft.
Okay. It's important for us to just continually be learning and growing and picking up new strategies and new ideas all the time and as often as we possibly can so that we can better ourselves to better our students.
Once the surveys are complete, the group of teachers meet one last time to discuss what they learned.
As a second-year teacher, I don't know what I would do if I didn't have my other teachers here giving me ideas and helping me with things.
They've found helping each other helps every student get to the next level. In Odessa, I'm Tatum Guinn, CBS 7 News. It's no secret the state of our schools are not where the district leaders want them to be. That was a big part of closing Crockett. Now, moving forward, the district is taking proactive steps to ensure this does not happen again.
Every standard that's up here is an essential standard.
If you want an idea of how exactly Milam Elementary is working to turn around their campus, just take a look at this room.
Okay, what do we do with them? How do we track them?
Every single piece of curriculum students must know are written out, floor to ceiling, divided by grade and subject.
How'd you think of this? This is very detailed.
Very detailed. It's just evolved.
It seems like a lot, and it is, but there is a purpose.
We, as a campus, we identified what is going to be crucial for us to get out of IR as fast as we can.
Principal Ileana Bermia and her team have been working with a sense of urgency to remove the improvement required label from their campus. Milam is one of 5 campuses district-wide that have been deemed improvement required for more than 2 years. More than that, Milam and South have lived with the label for 4 years. The only other campus with more, Crockett.
Challenges that we face at any improvement required campus is the gaps in learnings for kids, what they come into school knowing.
To help meet those needs, the district has assigned each IR campus a special staff member.
Some used as intervention specialists to work with kids, some used as an instructional coach to work with teachers.
Milam has 2 intervention specialists. They spend their time working one-on-one with students who need help in a certain subject. One focuses on K through 2nd. The other works with 3rd through 6th graders. Though we found Milam's turnaround plan goes deeper than working with a specialist.
What exactly is the state of Texas asking the student to be able to do with the skill? And how are we going to be able to ensure that our students are mastering those skills?
All teachers meet weekly to collaborate their lesson plans. They have also been tracking each and every student for the past 2 years and intervening sooner in problem cases.
That's a game changer. We don't want to wait to the end of a unit to be able to identify if the student was successful or not with that standard. Tracking the progress of the students and tracking and monitoring their status really allows us to see a glimpse of the student as an overall.
And it looks like all of this work is paying off. Here's a look at how the state graded Milam 2 years ago before the turnaround plan was implemented. Missing 3 out of the 4 indexes, the state grades by several points. Now look at the 2016 report card, the first year with the turnaround plan in place. Students made an 8-point gain in student achievement and improved by 4 points in closing performance gaps. This year's state report card is not out yet, but we do have a look at early STAR scores. 5th graders made a 12-point gain in reading and a 9-point gain in math.
While we still are improvement required, we see a lot of progress, and that is one of the things that we can really focus on when we have those discussions with the parents. Our students are closing gaps, our students are making progress.
While it's easy to wonder how Midland ISD got in this situation to begin with, Dr. Kale says that's not the focus. Their attention now is on the future, and because of the work being done on campuses like Milam, she says the future looks bright. Something else we found going through the data of the IR campuses that have been IR for more than 1 year, more than 78% of the students on these campuses are economically disadvantaged, and nearly 32% are considered English language learners. The state contributes both of those as factors behind a failing school. The district says that's why they are sending more resources and support to those campuses. Reporting in the studio, I'm Tatum Guinn, CBS 7 News.